Hey Scott, hey everyone else, welcome back to 4 Running Shoes. Today it is just a few days away before I am running Melbourne Marathon 2022 and I am excited, terrified, just can't wait for the day and looking forward to it. I think it'll be really fun. It'll be interesting to see how I perform on race day. It's my first marathon, so I have no idea what to expect. I've done a 35k run before that, and it was hard. That was last year. That's the longest I've run. So we'll see how 7 kilometers further than that goes on race day. But I'm feeling prepared, ready, and I think just the main thing is I'm mentally trying to prepare for the race, and obviously physically as well. I've got a plan, a bit of a plan at least. I think I'll refine it a bit more in the last few days before the race. But ultimately, I'm feeling really good and excited. So the last couple of weeks leading up to today and then for the race, I've mainly just been tapering. So I've done a couple of runs each week. I think I only did it's probably 12 kilometers last week, and this week I've done one 8k run really slow. And I think I'll go for one last run the day before the marathon, just taking it easy, doing a very slow park run. That's my plan on a flat course. I haven't really decided whether I think it's a good idea to run the day before a marathon or not. I think ultimately it's okay. I'll just be taking it easy, I guess. I'm feeling rested, which is good. I've been actually doing a lot more upper body stuff. Even went bouldering for the first time, which was fun last week. I'm feeling strong and healthy, which is good. And part of that is also to do with my diet. I've been eating really healthy this week, especially, and trying to eat a lot more carbs and pretty much only been eating carbs this week, to be honest. And obviously fruits and other helpful minerals and lots of water. That's been my goal, and I'm feeling really healthy actually, so I think I'll be feeling good going into race day. But I'm particularly trying to keep my feet up, not do too much exercise besides that one run that I'll do on Saturday, the day before race day. As for my race day prep kit, I've kind of put some things together. I think this is all I really need. I'm staying in the city with Scott the night before and our wives. So that'll be fun, and I'll obviously pack a lot more things to stay there that aren't here, but this is pretty much all the race day things that I'll be using. Obviously, these are my clothes that I'll be wearing. Nothing too fancy with them. They are new and they match my shoes. That was the main color choice. I'll be standing out for sure. I've already got my race day bib that came in the mail. Pinned it on the shirt already, which is always nice to be prepared with rather than trying to do it on the morning. These are the shoes I'll be running with, my Metaspeed Skies. I think they're an amazing shoe. I will probably do a better review of them after the marathon is done, because then I'll know how they actually perform in a really long distance run, how I feel like I do in them. I've done a half marathon in them before and I flew, and so I'm really excited to try them for the full marathon. And I'm just kind of hoping that my feet cope with them, because I know they're not as supportive as I usually would like to run in. But I've run in them quite a bit now, so I'm not too worried about being injured. I'm sure I'll get through the race fine in them. And I think it'll be quick, which is good. Obviously sunglasses, and I think I'll wear a sweatband, which is not something I usually run with. I don't think it'll be too hot on race day. I actually haven't checked the weather, but I just, when I do really long runs, I sweat quite a lot, and so it stings my eyes quite a bit. So hopefully this will help with that, especially when I'm wearing sunglasses, because the sunglasses kind of I don't know, they kind of force the sweat into my eyes, which is not ideal. I've got a few pockets on my pants with zips as well, which will be helpful. But I think I will also run with a running bag belt. Just to keep, because I have so many, I think I'll take all these gels with me on the run, and so that's quite a lot to just shove in your pockets, so I think it'll be helpful to have a bit of extra storage. I'll probably keep the actual thing that I'm got open and using at the moment in my pocket, so I can just easily grab it out to get a couple extra. I think I'll be taking about 6 of these, which is one whole package per hour. And so I'll be running hopefully for only 3.5 hours. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, and yeah, a bit extra, just in case it goes longer than expected. But yeah, I think this is what I've been training with mostly. So chews, gels, instead of actual liquid. I think I'm going to transition to liquid after this. This will be finishing off my last batch of these. Yeah, they're okay. I think I'm really used to them, and it's what I've always done. I find them not as gross to eat, like it's almost enjoyable, like a lolly to chew on, but it is kind of annoying to chew while you're trying to breathe and stuff if you're working really hard. And I've also heard they're not very good for your teeth, chewing on sugar a lot. So yeah, I'm deciding to make the transition away from them after this race. Other than that, obviously taking my watch. And then these are some new things that I'm going to try for the marathon. So this is you've probably seen something similar, but it's an anti-chafe balm, which will hopefully be really helpful because on those really long runs, I do get chafing here and there. And yeah, so I've noticed where it would be helpful to apply something like this, and I'll be doing that before the race. So hopefully that really helps, and I don't have as much pain towards the later stages of the race and even afterwards. Hopefully that'll be a good solution to that. I've heard it's really helpful, especially for like ultra marathons and stuff. They use it really regularly and apply it really regularly. But I'll just try one application at the start and see how it goes. I actually haven't practiced with this, so yeah, it'll be an experiment really on race day. And I haven't practiced with this either. This is the only thing I've got of it. It's a product that I just saw in a shop that had a lot of running gear and stuff, and so I asked about it. And yeah, basically if you get a cramp, this is designed to get rid of that cramp somehow. I don't really know how it works. Apparently it tastes absolutely disgusting, so I hopefully won't have to use it. But yeah, it's just some concoction that they put together. Water, vinegar, sugar, salt. Yeah, sounds great. Lemon flavor. It's got lemon flavor. It's gonna taste. It's really acidic, whatever it is, and then it's gonna. Hopefully, if I have this awful cramp that I just cannot get rid of, it's supposed to fix that pretty instantly, which is pretty cool. So I'll take it in case of emergency, I guess. Hopefully I don't need to use it. Hopefully the race just goes perfectly and I feel fine and it's just like I'm running on clouds, I'm sure that'll happen. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm excited to try, and I'm not going to try and get some crazy PB or any fast time. I feel like this is my first marathon. I may as well enjoy it and just try and run at a pace that I feel good about. And yeah, hopefully if the race goes well, I'll have a decent time, but it'll be something that I feel like I can easily improve on for my second and third marathon. So it's something that I'll be proud of, but also something to shoot for easily and not feel like I have this crazy PB that I'll never be able to do again in the future. So yeah, no, I'm excited about it. So 3.5 hours is kind of the goal, which is about 4:58 pace per kilometer. To be honest, I'll probably end up running a bit quicker than that because I find it difficult to run slower or on pace even for a race that I'm really excited about and have a lot of adrenaline for. So I think I'll probably more likely end up running around 4:45 for quite a while until I get to a point where, I think I'll probably be able to do that until about 25-30 Ks. And then once I get to that point, I'll make a decision of how I'm feeling. And if I need to pull back to closer to even slower than 5-minute pace, if I've done more than half the race at 4:45, I'll be able to pull back and still finish in less than 3.5 hours at a slower pace. Or if I'm feeling really good, I might just hammer it for the last 10 Ks and see what time I can get. But yeah, I'm sure it's not going to feel great around 30 Ks, so it'll probably just be finishing whatever I can at that point. But yeah, I'm excited. I found it motivating watching Eliud Kipchoge's marathon, the Berlin Marathon. on Sunday last week, and so yeah, just it's motivational seeing someone break the world record in the marathon. 2 hours, 1 minute, and like 9 seconds is stupid fast, especially like the first half that he did in like 59 minutes, 51 seconds. Yeah, if you haven't watched, like, I don't know if you want to watch the whole race, 2 hours of that race. I found it really interesting watching, but yeah, there's lots of recaps and stuff, so you should check that out if you haven't seen it already. It's amazing what people can do, and I'm excited to find out what I can do personally. And yeah, it'll be something that I feel like I'll look back on as a really big achievement in my life. It's been on my bucket list since I was like 8 years old. So yeah, I'm excited to finally tick it off. Hopefully I do it with at least some dignity left by the end of the race. Anyway, make sure you're tuned in for next week, because Scott and I will both be running the Melbourne Marathon Festival. Scott will be doing the 10K, so he'll have a cool video about that. And yeah, we're just excited to share what happens with you. So make sure you're around next week to check that out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video, and check out Scott's as well. See ya.